C-Flat, the Anti-Decorator here again. I want to thank you guys. I see I have a couple subscriptions. If you can, I can't see who you are. It won't tell me, or I can't find, I'm new to YouTube. I don't know how to find the people who are following me and their names because I want to thank you and I want to follow you back. I want to subscribe to you. So if you can, make some comments under this video. This is hopefully going to be a fairly quick one. So that I can follow you guys, and I want to comment on your stuff too. I want to see what people are interested in. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you want to learn about, and I want to do videos on all that stuff, if you can. Today, real quick, is why does nobody know how to color match anymore? You know, every paint store you go into, every modern day paint store or home center has the same equipment. We all have auto tinters, which are set up for idiot proofing with scanners and all that stuff. All those systems also have crossover formulas for everyone else's colors. Now, those colors are not verified. They're shot on a spectrophotometer, which is a machine, we call it the color eye. It blasts light at a chip or at a sample, and it gauges the reflection based on the color system you have. So every company has one with their proprietary color system attached to it. So we all have the means to read a color, get a formula, shoot it. The problem is, now a lot of people now don't have the training in how to fix it if it's not right. So say for instance you go into the color system, you put in somebody's color, it gives you a formula for that particular sheen in that product, you shoot that color, you shake it, you dry it, it doesn't match. It's off a little bit. Nobody knows how to fix that, except for those of us that have been in the business for 20, 30 years. So the problem that I'm seeing is that they're not training anyone to do that. There's no priority for color accuracy. It seems like it's just shoot them, get them out of here. Shoot it, get it out of here. No, let's make sure the color's right. And I'm seeing that in corporate paint shops, in big paint stores. I'll name them. Sherwin's not doing a good job at it. Benmore, local and retailers, some of them are. We're doing great, actually, where I am in Jacksonville. But a lot of these other companies, Sherwin's terrible, Pittsburgh's terrible, PPG, I should say, is terrible. I'm getting feedback from Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace. None of these guys are being trained to color match. They have, and we all have the same systems. We're all using the same basic software and hardware. It's all a lack of training. And the problem is all the people that were training me when I was coming up and learning how this business worked, those guys are all dead, or they've retired, or, they're not in this business anymore. The people in my generation that were coming up through it, a lot of my friends are gone as well. And they're not passing this information down. It's like any trade. You want to pass down all the tricks or all of the subtle nuances that you've learned during your time and your experience with that particular trade or business. And no one seems to be passing that along. It used to be every paint store, especially the busy ones, had dedicated tint people. There was one or two guys in the tint room, and one of those guys was super good at matching colors. And they would match in whatever finish you wanted. That's become so scarce and random and almost unheard of now. You can't go to the big box stores and find a tint guy. You find a guy, somebody behind the counter that's got some experience in using that machine. They know how the shaker works. They know how the tint machine, how to scan it, how to hit the buttons, what to type in. They've made it pretty idiot-proof. Pick up the color chip, scan it. But you don't have to know a ton, I guess, to tint standard colors. But if you're not maintaining that machine, if you're not keeping it clean, and it's not shooting properly, so if it shoots the yellow oxide off to the side and you have a mistint, no one knows how to adjust that to sell it. And now you end up with a pile of mistints. But I have people driving from all over the place coming to see us because in our store, as I've said in previous videos, we've got over 100 years of color matching experience. And that's being conservative, 120 years plus, in dealing with all these different tint systems. And if you don't know the differences, if you don't know how this particular yellow works or how that particular red works, you're not going to know how to change a color. I mean, point being is there's no training, and there should be. And I'm advocating for that. I would really love to be involved in a program, a video system for any company that would sponsor it and push it along and get it out there, that we can train people not just decorating color theory, but actual paint color theory, because there's a difference. A decorator doesn't know what colorants go into the colors she's selling. She can tell you what the color looks like: warm, cool, yellow, mauve, what have you, but they don't necessarily know the colorants that go in that can unless they've worked in a paint store and they've done it themselves. And the majority of them don't or haven't. Most of them deal with guys like me, and we make it work for them. But I would love to get more training and color theory out there in the actual paint cans for people who are in this business, who like it, who are having trouble with that. Because it's obvious to me that there's a lot of them that aren't doing it anymore. They just don't want to do it. They've given up, or they just don't feel it's worth training. Color is the most important part. Besides the product that you pick, picking a product is easy. Speccing a product is easy. Doing what the architect says is going to work in that situation is easy. Matching the color is the hard part. Getting the right color is the hard part. It always has been. So if you can't get those colors right, then you'll never make those sales. You'll never be able to make those customers happy. And that's what we're lacking right now. And I want to see more of you guys successful. If you're interested and you want to learn. C-Flat, the Anti-Decorator, please do the thing. Follow me if you want. Subscribe. But please tell me who you are, because I would like to engage you, and I'd like to talk. All right? Thanks, and you guys have a great weekend.